Hey kid, hey, come here. What are you doing? Come down here. Hey, yeah, I'm talking to you. You want to buy a little pot? Huh? You want some pot? No? Not your thing? I got shrooms too. Yeah, little red mushrooms, huh? Alright, maybe some grass. You want some grass? Alright, here, you can have the grass. It's on the house. It's, yeah. You just plant it right there. What's going on, dudes? It's Chaos, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft world. So, last episode, actually, kind of happened on stream. So, if you haven't been following me on stream, definitely go check that out, man. It's been a lot of fun. So, I've been doing a little bit of work in here, and all that kind of stuff. Been kind of just doing some touch-up stuff on stream. So, if you're not following me on my Twitch, definitely go check that out and follow me on there. That way, when I go live, you guys can just come jump in and hang out and have some fun. It's actually pretty fun, man. I've got to say, I've never streamed before, and I've streamed twice now, I think, since the last episode of my Minecraft world, and I gotta say, it's a lot of fun, definitely, just to hang out with you guys and just chill. So everybody who's joined me on stream, thank you guys for coming to check that out, and hopefully we can get some more of you guys in there to come hang out and play some Minecraft, man. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, so this is the whole thing, man. I did a little bit of work, added a couple more minecarts in here, but as you can see, they are stuck. I think it has to do when I leave this area, the chunks unload, or if I log back in or something like that, the carts lose their velocity or their momentum on the tracks, and they just stop dead, and it clogs things up. So that's definitely not good. So we're probably gonna have to stick with just one minecart for now until I can come up with another way around that, and just I'll have to make sure to turn it off when we leave. So this is on, but we'll have to turn it off, and that way the cart just doesn't get stuck out there, because that's going to be a pain. Like that one and like that one over there, you know, the only way really to get to it is to break all of this and get over there, and you know, or you could go from the top. So I don't know, man. I don't want to have to deal with that every time, so we may just stick with one. But anyways, for today's build, I don't want to mess with any kind of redstone. I don't want to mess with any kind of tracks. I don't want to mess with any kind of tree farm, anything like that, man. I just want to build. I want to do something really cool and creative, and just kind of get back to the basics of what my Minecraft world is all about. So, that being said, let me grab some supplies, and I'll take you guys over to where we are building today. Alright, dude, so this is the area over here that I want to build in. So like you see right here, this is our village and stuff right here. Over there is our house, and the, you know, the gazebo and the subscriber house and stuff like that. A metropolis over here, but we've got all this area over here, man. The thing is we're going to be building over here, but we're not going to be touching any of this, right? We are going to be building in the sky. I want to make some sky gardens, man. I just want to make some really cool looking place. Basically just like a little garden area, not like a garden where I'm growing like vegetables and things like that, but just a place that looks really nice, have some vines and flowers, maybe some water and different things like that. So basically we're gonna have like some, I don't know, I guess technically they're just gonna be floating islands, but I want to build just above cloud level. That way, because the build height is 256, I definitely don't want to build that high, but we may go up to like I don't know, maybe like 15 to 20 blocks above cloud level, and then we'll start building there. But that's kind of the general idea. It's going to be kind of difficult just building a floating island. I have never built anything like that before. That was hard enough, and that's barely off the ground, so that's only about like 10 blocks off the ground over there. So building a huge floating island and trying to make it look like an actual island, or like an actual like chunk of earth is actually floating in the air, that's gonna be kind of tricky, man. I definitely don't have enough materials right here. I had to go grab some more, but this is a good starting point for me. So I think I'm gonna start building most of it out of the beginning of it. I'm gonna build out of cobblestone and stone and dirt. And then, excuse me, I had to burp. That was rude. That was rude of me. But, I don't know. After we kind of get like a good basis of what the island looks like, we're going to kind of start expanding. We may make like a second island, maybe like one or two kind of bridged together, pretty much all floating over this area. So I was just kind of exploring in this area, and I found this spot. I just thought this was a really cool vantage point of everything that we're doing over here. So it's just, you know, it's kind of nice. You can see this little house, you can see part of the village, the jungle trees, and then when everything is loaded, you can actually see over there and see like some of our house and things like that. But I think it's gonna be pretty cool, man. We can get really high up, we can kind of look down. This is gonna be the corner of one island, so it's gonna be here, and then it's gonna kind of go back around this way. So that's the plan. But it's gonna take a little while to build. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna do on camera. I would love to show me building the entire thing, but it's just probably not gonna happen. It's just gonna take way too long, and I'm kind of short on time as it is today, so the longer my recording, the longer the editing and stuff is gonna take. So we may start the island. Oh, I thought there was a skeleton in here. It was just that wall. It looked really weird. But I may show the beginning of it, and then kind of as it goes, I may like do some progress updates and different things like that to kind of keep you guys in the loop. But it is definitely going to take a long time, and not all of it is going to be shown. So just FYI. But I'm kind of hoping that we can do get a lot of it done today, and then on probably tomorrow's episode, since I didn't put out an episode on Monday and this is coming out on Tuesday, probably for tomorrow's episode we could work on like decorating it and things like that. And then I think for episode 100, unless you guys want something else, so make sure you let me know what you guys want to see for episode 100, which is going to be on Friday. I was thinking about doing just a world tour, just taking you around to the whole thing, and we'd just kind of go exploring around our area here. Everything we've built and all that kind of stuff would kind of just show off, and hopefully we can remember everything we've done. So 100 episodes is a long time, dude. That is a long time. We've definitely done a lot of work here, and I don't know. I couldn't be happier with the way our world has turned out, man. This place is legit. It's just so much fun. Like, I don't know. I've recorded so many videos and stuff, and you know, just in this world, and I haven't gotten tired of it yet. So that's one of the really cool things. It was really lucky. You know, it was like our first world that we ever created, and you know, it just turned out that we really liked it. So that's awesome, and I'm really pumped for that. So we're gonna grab a little bit more smooth stone. I don't want to waste all of this, so we may grab like another 6 stacks, and then we'll grab a bunch of cobblestone because I have a ton of cobblestone just laying around. So, but yeah, man. So like I said, I mean, like if you guys want to see something else for the 100th episode, you know, just make sure you let me know, because I'm really down to do anything. I want to do anything for, you know, that you guys want to see. That's kind of the whole point. But I definitely want to do something special for episode 100. So let me know. Let me know. Oh, hey, pal. What are you doing here? And one of the things coming up that I do want to do, and oh, did you really have to blow up right here? Yeah. This guy is just ruining everything. I'll put some cobblestone here, so if anything ever blows up, he doesn't blow a giant hole again. 8 pieces of dirt, man. That's all we got. I have to fix this. Alright, well, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I mean, for like the 100 episode special, I want to do something that you guys want to see. So definitely start leaving ideas, because that'll be on Friday. So we got a little bit of time for if you got some ideas and stuff, you know, throw them in the comments. That way we can get it heard and things like that. So it's going to be really cool. But I am definitely pumped for that. So, yeah, so a couple other things that I was thinking of. My mob systems, my zombie grinder and the mob system that I have floating in the ocean biome, they don't really work anymore, man. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if the mob, whether like the whole mob systems inside of Minecraft, like the actual game code and stuff, has changed. I haven't read anything like that yet, but I don't know, man. I'm having so much trouble getting these things to work. It's just like the zombie spawner. When you get those guys going, and then you like hit them to like get them to kill them and get the XP and stuff, they start spawning all over the place in there. So that makes it really difficult to try to collect XP efficiently. And then for the mob grinder and stuff like that, I just cannot get them to spawn in the spawn pads and stuff floating in the air, which that should be like the only spots for them to spawn. But I don't know what the deal is, man. It's just kind of frustrating and annoying. So I haven't really been able to do anything. I got level 30, but I ended up looking at all my armor, man. It's almost gone. My helmet's gone. I lost our boots. Our pants like had probably one more hit on them, and then our chest plate is just about broken. But I had to make some new boots with feather falling and protection on it. There's just from books that I had laying around. But we had to work on getting some more armor and different things like that. So that is a plan coming up, man. Coming up. Okay, let's take a few stacks of dirt. We're gonna use this to climb up, and then we'll use cobblestone to throw down kind of like a basic floor. Well, I guess we'll probably use dirt for that. I don't know. Let's take some more dirt. Alright, so like I said, I want this to be kind of, if this is going to be the edge, we don't want to start building here. We want to kind of go, I'm thinking maybe that's a good spot for the center, the end of this thing. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Let's come over here and we'll see. So I want these things to be, I don't want them to be like huge, but I don't want them to be small either. So, yeah, I think this would be good for like a starting island. Maybe this one can be like one of the smaller ones. It can maybe just like circle around from here to up there, where I was saying, and then kind of circle back around. But we'll have to see. So let's just start. You know what? All right, I had to get some gravel. That way we can build up, and then when we're done with this pillar, we can actually just bust it and it'll all come falling down. So it's gonna be easier this way. I'm hearing bats somewhere. There must be some caves or something below us. Oh, what is? Oh, that's just. Never mind. Thought that was a cave opening, but it's not. Okay, so let's start building up. Right here, I think is a good spot. So, I gotta adjust my mouse cord. Hold on, 1 second. Oh, that looks awful. There we go. Okay, so let's just keep in line with this thing, and then we'll just build up right here, and we'll see how high we need to go, and then from here, I guess we'll kind of start building out and around, and trying to make this thing look like an island somehow. And hopefully I don't fall. I guess we got feather falling on, but if we're going to be building as high as I want to, I don't know if feather falling will even make a difference. Because this is definitely really high up. Let's throw coordinates on real quick. Oops, I took a screenshot. And then also, I hope I don't forget to turn those off, because I have a really bad habit, as some of you guys haven't noticed yet. If I turn these on, they stay on. It kind of sucks. I don't mean to. It's just I'm so used to it, like having those up, because like when I play by myself, I always have those up, just so I kind of know where I'm at. Like if I'm exploring or caving or anything like that, I can kind of recognize where I am. So, okay, so we're at Y40, and this might actually be. I don't know. We'll go up a little bit more. I don't know if I don't know. These just, I want them to be higher than the mountains, and the mountains are really high in this area, so we may want to come up maybe to like 160. I don't know, let's get up here and we'll see. 160. I think this is probably a pretty good height. This is really high up. And if we were to go, let's just look at it before we start building anything. If we were to build, okay, so this is about cloud height, so I don't know what the exact number is for cloud height. But if we were to build say we were to build right here. We'd still have the clouds above us and stuff like that, but see that mountain over there is just about as tall as we are. And like that one over there. So there's only a few points, but I really want these things to really like be high in the sky, floating, and look really cool. So I think 160 is a good height. And then even from there, like I don't want these islands to be just flat on top. Like I want them to kind of have some curvature and stuff, you know, like this that you see over there, and you know, like all this landscape around here. This is really some good good looking landscape that I kind of want to try to mimic how it looks on these islands. So it'll kind of give me a good reference to look at while I'm working on these things. So that I'm kind of happy with because I'm definitely not the best when it comes to like terraforming. As you know, like if you like all that area right there, I know it's really far away and you guys probably can't tell what it is, but it's like the other side of the gazebo where it connects from our village to the gazebo to the bridge. Like I had to dig out a whole bunch of ground and it just doesn't look natural to me, really, and I don't like the way that looks. So I really want to try to work on making these things look really, I don't know, I guess natural is a good word, but I don't know. So I guess we'll just kind of start building out from here. So like I said, I want this to be like the bottom height of like where the island starts, and then from here we'll kind of build up and then do things a little bit random here. So like this could be like the bottom, and then we'll have one here. It's kind of, I don't know, I want to be random with it, so that's going to be kind of tricky, but we'll see how this turns out. So this is going to take a lot of dirt and other things, but I guess we'll see how well it all turns out. Floating islands are always something I've wanted to do, and very early on in the season, before I had really kind of had anything set in stone as far as like what I wanted to do with this world, you know, there was a point in time when I honestly was thinking about using like MC Edit and stuff to add things to the world that I just didn't think that I could build and that sort of stuff. But kind of now, after, you know, we've got some experience and stuff on us, our experience building and playing and different things like that, you know, I think we could pretty much build anything that we really wanted to. So let's see, let's get rid of some of that. We'll start building out. So I need to start building out this way. So let's try. Already out of dirt. This is gonna take a long time. Like that. Like that. I don't know how random this really looks, but I don't know. It may look better from the bottom side, and then kind of like once we get it all done, I think it's gonna look pretty boss hoss. But for now, like I said, it's just gonna be rough, and trying to make it random is gonna be really difficult for me. So I don't know. We'll give this a test run and see what it looks like. Okay, so let's remember where. I guess it really doesn't matter because it's down there too. Let's jump off of here. I just want to see what this looks like from the bottom. See if we can even see it. It looks like cobblestone from where down here. I don't know, to me it does, but I don't know, I think if we make this really big and kind of really detailed and stuff, it's gonna look really nice. So like I said, this is gonna take a little while, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna just kind of work on shaping this one island, shaping it out with dirt and kind of trying to expand it out this way a little bit more, maybe out this way some as well, and then also start building up and see what happens, see how it looks, and I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like here in just a little bit. So whoops, let's get rid of this thing first. Ah, yeah, look at this. I love doing that. That was a lot of gravel. Boop. Yeah, these guys, man. These zombies, like this whole new zombie thing is weird. Oh, man. Look at it, they just start falling from the sky. Look at them all. Ah, dude, this is crazy. Holy crap. They're everywhere. Okay, this could be bad. They like multiply, man. It's nuts. Alright, so we came down here to kind of take a look at it, and from the underside, I ran out of dirt up there. I think there's a couple stacks left, but I need to grab some more. But I think it's looking pretty good. It's fairly random in shape anyways, so we'll actually let me go grab some more dirt. I don't know how much I actually have left. We may be running low on our stock of dirt. I've got to have some dirt hidden away somewhere, but let me go grab that, and then look at all this. I got rotten meat all over the place, man. That's a nightmare. But yeah, let me go grab some more dirt, and then we're gonna head back over there, head back up there, and I think it looks pretty cool. So we can actually still see it from over here, which is pretty cool, especially once it gets bigger. That's gonna look awesome. So yeah, I definitely think this is gonna look pretty good when we get it all said and done. The only thing that kind of stinks about all of this so far is that's only like 5 or 6 layers thick, I think. And I really want it to be, you know, like in the upwards of maybe like 10 or so. Around 10 I think is a good number. We got a big old shadow going on down here too. That's kind of bad news for spawns or mobs. But yeah, I don't know, that's gonna be kind of tricky, and I'm thinking for the bottom side it's gonna be so difficult to do. But what I'd like to do is like once we actually build the whole island out of dirt or cobblestone or stone or whatever it is that we're going to use, as far as the underside goes, I would like to come back and place stone on the bottom and just like cover the entire bottom side with stone, maybe leave a few patches of dirt here and there, but you know, because you want the stone to be on the bottom. You don't necessarily just want a big floating pile of dirt in the air. We gotta have some sort of like stone and stuff. I thought it'd be kind of cool to put some ores and stuff in it, and you know, kind of spruce up the outside a little bit. Not that you'll necessarily be able to see it from the bottom, but just to, I guess, like kind of completionist's sake, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. So far, it's looking pretty good. This is about all the dirt I have at had at my house. Everything else is probably at branch mines and things like that. So we're gonna use this dirt and see how far we. Oh, I almost fell off. See how far we can get with this and see what it looks like. But we'll get up here and I'll kind of show you around a little bit. So yeah, but yeah, so I mean, like, you see what I mean? It's only like 5 thick, so we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I really want this to be like 10, so we need to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more layers up, and I think it'll be nice because if we do that and keep kind of branching off and branching out, like if I do it like this, so this would be, there's 5, and 6, and then, you know, 7. If we do that, it's gonna go out and up quite a ways too, so that'll be nice, and I think that'll kind of give it that full look that we really want to have. And as far as the underside, this is how I've been doing it. It's probably not the most convenient way. I haven't started this, I just put it here so I could get this out of here. But yeah, so I got these little staircases, and I'll come back up under here and then add, oh, excuse me, burp, but just add some dirt and stuff like this. But I want to make sure that I get all all the top filled in first, at least in these areas, because I don't think I'm going to do much more on the bottom side with these. I just didn't want this area to be like flat on the bottom. So that is that, and this is definitely taking a long time. So it was about, I don't know, 30-45 minutes from the last time I started recording to when I just picked up a minute ago. And yeah, so I don't know how long this is gonna take. I'm about out of time to record for today, so yeah, I don't know. I may try to stream some of this tomorrow, or actually later today. You're watching this now. To me, it's still Monday, but technically it's Tuesday, and this video is going to come out on Tuesday, but it's about 6:30 a.m. Right now. I just got off work a little while ago, and or a couple hours ago, and then I don't know, my days are a little weird, but yeah, so I'm going to work on this a little bit more, and then we'll see how far we get. Well, there she is, man. Part of it. We're gonna go up there in just a second. I had to come down. This is all the dirt that I have left, at least over here. I pulled from every spot around my village or whatever of just random chests, and this is all the dirt we got. So I know that we got the branch mine here, and then we also have the branch mine over there in the swamp through the portals, and we probably got enough dirt to at least finish this one island, but I don't know. We'll have to I'll have to rally up all my dirt supplies before next episode, and probably a little bit later today when I'm streaming. So that's probably what we're going to be working on. But anyways, let's go up and take a look. So it's definitely looking good, man. It is looking very nice from the bottom. Let's see what it actually looks like with the clouds on. So clouds. Well, none of them are really in the way of the island, but I think it definitely will look pretty cool. So with everything that I'm planning on adding to it, I think it's gonna look really nice from the below, because I would like to add some random like waterfalls and stuff, and have like some streams running off the sides, and things like that, to kind of just give it some connection, I guess, to the ground. Look how dark it is over here. Oh my gosh, I gotta light this up. Look at all these guys. It is so dark here. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to fix all this stuff too. Holy crap, get out of here, man. Dude, it is so dark here. This is nuts. I didn't notice this before. I guess the last time that I was down here is when we had all the holes up there. Oh, it's insanely dark over here. This is not good. And I'll have to use some of my dirt to fix this, man. But I cannot have this random stream here. This just doesn't work for me. I'll do that. Oh, I hate using my dirt like this, but I have to. This is gonna bug me if we didn't fix that. Alright, well, that's good enough, I guess. Let's get up here one more time, and then we're gonna take a look. Oh, okay, see, that is kind of weird. You can see the sun through the cloud, but the sun is on the other side of the island, and the cloud is underneath the island. Yeah. Not sure how that works, but that's what's going on right there. Alright, but yeah, so I was able to get to... Look how dark all this is, man. We're gonna have to light this place up down below if we ever decide to do anything down here. But yeah, anyway, so I was able to get up to layer 8 before I started running out of dirt, and that way I just wanted to call it quits. That way we had dirt to finish the rest of it. You guys will see what I'm talking about when we get up here. But as far as getting to and from this place, instead of having to climb up like a ladder or swim up a waterfall. I think I'm going to connect it through a portal. That way we can just connect it all up with all our other portals, and we can just jump in, and then we'll end up here. I think that's going to be the easiest way. Or we may try to do something creative, but I don't really know. This is like way too high. Like to build like a piston elevator or something like that is way too high up, and I'm not really worried about it. So, but yeah, so this is the inside of it, man. So we got layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It goes all the way around. So I would like to build up at least 2 or 3 more. So it'd probably come out to like right here or so. But as far as filling everything in, most of this side over here, I still have to work on the bottom because it's very flat. Over there it's kind of how I want it to look, but we got to do a lot of work over here, which is going to be kind of difficult because I got to branch out that way so I can get all of that stuff over there. And yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time. But as far as like the top of it goes, Etho did a pretty cool trick in one of his videos, one of his older videos, using lava and water. And he was able to fill in a giant area like this with cobblestone, doing it that way, and it was actually pretty handy. So I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing, unless I can come up with something else. Because I don't really care what the inside of this island or these islands look like. Like cobblestone is fine with me. I don't care. It has more blast resistance if a creeper were to ever spawn up here and blow a giant hole. I don't want him to blow a giant just hole in the island. So if there's cobblestone in there, we could patch it up with dirt on top. It'd be a little bit nicer, a little bit easier to maintain. And but yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for today. So there's still a lot of work on this. So I plan on doing some of it on live stream a little bit later today. So make sure you're following me on my Twitch. My Twitch is twitch.tv/ThatDudeChaos. Go follow me on there. Every time I go live, it should send an email to you. If you check your email often enough, you should be able to catch it. But I also post a notification video saying that I'm live streaming. I'll just post that up to YouTube so you guys can see that, and then just link over to my Twitch from there. You can also follow me on my Twitter at ThatDudeChaos. I'll let you guys know that I'm going to be streaming on there and all that good stuff. So come check out the live stream. We're going to be working on this a little bit. Probably not going to be too much because I don't want to. We'll probably just work on building up the other layers and stuff. Maybe start filling in a little bit of this, because next episode I would really like to start working on the decoration of it and getting it going. I think that'd be pretty cool. But anyways, so that is gonna do it for today. It has been a long session of recording for me, so I'm ready to go to bed. It's about 7:20 in the morning. Definitely took a long time, but I'm liking the way this is looking. So let's see. Let's jump down and look at it down from the bottom side one more time. There we go. So yeah, I think it's looking pretty good, man. I like it. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button for me if you enjoyed this episode, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, so I will catch you guys tomorrow for some more of my Minecraft world, a little bit later on today for some live stream. So go definitely check all that stuff out. Links to everything down below in the description. I try to make it super simple for you guys to get connected with everything that I'm doing. So that's the idea for that. But anyways, 100th episode special. I need ideas, man. Besides a world tour, what's something else we could do? Start leaving your ideas and comments and stuff down below, and let me know what you guys want to see. But anyways, enough talk for today, and I will see you guys. I can't talk. It's late, man. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.